Okay, I know it's been a while since I made a proper video, and yeah, okay, I changed my persona again. It's whatever, long-time subscribers should be used to it by now anyway. It's not like I completely disappeared, I still stream on this channel from time to time. But still. I do have my reasons for the lack of videos, I promise. My real-life job is a bit taxing, and I've been kind of fighting with my mental health. Luckily, one of those problems seems to have been dealt with, so hopefully I'll have more energy and motivation to keep working on videos. So, to ease myself back into the flow of things, I would like to talk about something I recently found myself falling into. For those that haven't been watching my streams or following me on Blue Sky, I don't post on Twitter, X, whatever, anymore. I have a confession to make. I've become a Yume shipper. Some of you may be asking, well, what is that? The short answer is that it means I ship my real, actual self with a fictional character. It's also known as self-shipping, which is a more obvious term, but I don't know, I like the sound of the word Yume shipping more. It's most likely because I tend to be part of that problem where I see thing but in Japan and prefer it. Sorry, I'm a dumb weeaboo, I always have been. Anyway, I can already hear some viewers saying, well, that's not surprising in the slightest. And yeah, that's true in a way, but not completely. Let me explain. Yes, I'm mostly known for having a Sonic OC that gets shipped with almost everyone. SNT is an extension of myself in a way, but I have never considered her a self-insert. She's more like a muse. She has qualities that young me wish she had, like confidence and strength, but she isn't me, and she never has been. I have said countless times that I'd rather not be called SNT for that specific reason. I'm Courtney, she's SNT. So, it may come as a surprise to you that I have never seriously made a true self-insert character. The idea never appealed to me because I had very little self-worth growing up. Even my various personas were more like placeholders. They didn't have extensive lore or stories of their own. They were just PNGs to represent myself when I wanted to speak, and that's it. So yeah, I've never actually truly shipped myself with a character. But Courtney, I hear you asking, what about Papyrus Undertale? Yes, it's true that I literally have a video on this channel where I'm playing Undertale and gushing over Papyrus, calling him my husband and whatnot. So please, don't cry because I won't kiss you. Because I don't even have lips. It's okay, I could just kiss you on the cheek. Or your little nosy. Or your forehead. Or your hand. That'd be good, right? But honestly, that all was still kind of tongue-in-cheek. I do still have a soft spot for the silly skeleton, but most of that was played up for laughs. Don't get me wrong, some of my interactions were genuine. The human, I, the great Papyrus, will go on a date with you. Yes. Really? Wowie! Oh my god, I love him so much. Just more exaggerated for the sake of entertainment. People did seem to enjoy it though, so I don't regret it. Besides, Papyrus will never feel the same way about me. Anyway, back to the Yume shipping thing. Recently, I made a decision to focus more on myself as a person. Giving myself some grace, loving myself, and all that. That's kind of why I stopped doing SNT Live. I was tired of playing a character, and I just wanted to be myself for once. That sort of snowballed when I discovered the Yume shipping community. I was fascinated seeing people just openly loving a fictional character. In a way, it's also a form of self-love. You love a character so much that you imagine that they love you back, because you yourself are worthy of love. I think that's absolutely beautiful. I'm also a big fan of killing cringe culture. In the past, I struggled with falling into the mindset of trying not to be cringe for the sake of looking good for strangers on the internet. It got to a point, I hate to admit, that I ended up contributing to cringe culture. In my Tumblr days, I followed blogs dedicated to posting bad art and making fun of the artists who were most likely kids. That really sucked, and it was hypocritical of me because I once was a kid who made bad art. I blame the internet's obsession with a certain Sonic fan at the time. Once I learned about that, I was determined to not become a lol cow, and that ended up just making me miserable. The first SNT comic video is turning 10 years old this year? Oh god. Back when I made it, that mindset still lingered in my brain, which is why I was very cynical in that video. If I'm gonna be honest, there are aspects of that video I don't like anymore. I much prefer the later parts of the series, where I've loosened up a bit. Then there's the elephant in the room, Sylveon Trolls. That series is another byproduct of that old mindset, and my recent, more positive change is why I haven't continued the series in a while. I just don't have it in me to be openly cynical anymore. Plus, Pokemon has just been tiring to keep up with lately, but that's besides the point. The short of it is, I've stopped caring about my reputation. Hooray! The opinions of strangers on the internet don't matter as much to me anymore. So I've decided to let myself do what I should have been doing as a teen turned young adult and just have fun. And it's been so freeing. My creativity has skyrocketed since this change. I haven't drawn this much since I was in high school, and I've been writing stories just for myself. I don't really care if people don't like it, or if it's not making me money. It makes me happy, and that's all that matters. My advice to you all is just to stop caring about people's opinions and have some fun, damn it! If you're not hurting anyone, then why would it matter? With the rise of AI content, there's been a looming threat to just genuine human creativity. So seeing art filled with actual love and care is extremely refreshing. There will always be bad apples, but don't let the unsavory actions of a few people stop you from expressing yourself. Let yourself be happy. So yeah, that's basically it. I know this was more of a rambling mess than a video, but I just needed to express what I've been thinking and feeling lately, and I hope it inspires others. I kind of want to make a video about the entire lore of my Yume ship because it's a whole thing, so let me know if you're interested in that, I guess. Like, comment, share, you know the drill, do all the fun stuff that lets YouTube know to tell people I actually posted something for once. I'd really appreciate it if you did. See you later.